Hello, my dear students. I hope everyone is fine at home. I am here to talk about cyber security hygiene habits, an exclusive initiative of Narana Vidyalayam Chandrapur under the able guidance of our Honorable Principal Ma'am. My sincere thanks to Principal Ma'am for her kind support and her words of encouragement as always. This topic is broadly categorized in two modules. Module 1 is cyber awareness, in which I'll be talking about why it is important to stay safe online, some cyber care tips, then how to protect yourself online, tips for mobile phone, ensuring your protection while using social media, and some guideline for your parents. In module 2, we'll cover cybercrime and punishment. So, why it is important to stay safe online? Most of us are connected via our laptop, mobile phones, tablets, or personal computers. The potential for the internet to be a valuable and a fun resource for entertainment, making friends, keeping in touch, and learning is huge. But if you use the internet without safety awareness, you could be at the risk of illegal activities or abuse, be it bullying, fraud, sometimes more serious. Unlike seeing someone face to face on the net, people aren't the same as they are first seen. We'll next focus on some cyber care tips. First, if anything you see or read online worries you, tell someone or inform your parents about it. Second, install and maintain up to date antivirus software on your computer or device. Third, keep your internet browser up to date. Fourth, be alert to unusual computer activities or problems. Install and maintain a firewall on your computer. Sixth, use a modern browser with a feature such as a pop-up blockers. Seventh, change your password often. Eighth, be aware of link sent via instant messaging and email attachments. Ninth, use made up name or nickname on your profile. Use email address that does not include your name. Next, use the strongest privacy setting when you set up your profile. This means that only your friends will able to view your information. 12th, pictures and videos can be shared very carefully when uploading. Even if you only share it with your friends, it can be spread much further. Be very careful about sharing content online, especially if it is not yours to share. Disable interfaces that are not in use, such as Bluetooth, infrared, or Wi Fi. Delete all the information stored in devices prior to discarding it. Next, my dear students, I'll focus how to protect yourself online. First, do not give out personal information such as your address or phone number. Second, do not send pictures of yours to anyone, especially offensive pictures. Third, do not open emails or attachments from people you don't know. Fourth, do not become online friends with the people you don't know. Fifth, do not arrange to meet someone in person whom not you have met online. Do not store sensitive materials indefinitely on your computer. Do not join the social media platform unless you are old enough. Do not download illegal content from the internet. Ninth, do not connect your phone to unknown Wi-Fi network or unsecured Wi-Fi hotspot. Next, we'll see how you can take care of your mobile phones. First, the app should be downloaded from a trusted website or checked the Play Store review. Second, only grant permission to the apps that are required. Third, have more than one authentication or multiple authentication or two-factor authentication. Banks of other important apps should have an app lock. Next, your password should not be stored on mobile devices or any visible places where it can be easily comprehended. Sixth, use a very strong combination for your password that cannot be cracked easily. My dear student, make sure while using social media. First, if you logged in the form of a new device, always log out when used. Like if you use a cyber cafe or unknown devices. Second, do not share your location or other activities on social media. Third, do not upload, share, and like posts whose information you cannot verify. Fourth, be careful about what your privacy and security setting should be. Next, I'll share some guidelines for the parents. Dear parents, always supervise your child's activities on internet. Educate them about the dangers of the internet. Use parental control of various online sites and apps. Remember, prevention is better than cure. If cybercrime happens with the child, give him or her the moral support, counsel him or her, and take appropriate legal action. In Module 2, I'll be talking on cybercrime and punishment. First, harassment via fake public profile on social networking site. Second, online hate community. Third, email account hacking. Fourth, introducing viruses, worms, backdoors, rootkits, bugs. Fifth, online sale of illegal articles. Sixth, cyber pornography. Seventh, online share trading fraud. Provisions applicable: Indian Penal Code sections, IT Acts, and conventional laws apply in these cases. Now, let me talk few things related to school. Nowadays, it has become a fun for students to play prank during the online classes. But let me aware you children that whatever you are doing as fun for time being during online classes or using other social media platform comes under the cyber crime. Let me list out few things that students usually do while attending the online classes. Playing songs during an ongoing class, creating a separate group of friends and chatting while class is underway, removing the online teacher from the list of participant, making clone ID of other students and sending offensive messages, students providing login ID and password to outsiders, making background noise while online class is going on, signing in with vague names and scribbling on the screen, passing inappropriate comments on teachers and other students, posting illegal contents during online class, cracking jokes and disturbing the class, and many more are there. All the above mentioned activities are punishable as per IT Acts. School can lodge a complaint against such activities to the Cybercrime Department, and thus they can find out the person indulged in it by tracking their IP addresses. If any person knowingly or unknowingly is found guilty, he or she shall be punished with imprisonment for the term of 3 to 5 years and fined up to 1 lakh rupees, which may be extended or with both. Dear students, please take care and avoid yourself indulging in all this activity which could ruin your career and your social image also. If you know any of your friend involved in such things, please inform your teacher, coordinator or your school counselor to help your friend to overcome from this. Thank you. Take care and stay safe online.